Inserting data into a database with foreign key constraints without violating them. Inserting data into a relational database management system, RDBMS, with foreign key constraints can be quite challenging if you are not aware of how these constraints enforce relationships between tables. Foreign key constraints are crucial in preserving referential integrity, ensuring that the relationships between tables in a database remain consistent and accurate. This guide will take you through the essentials of inserting data into tables with foreign key constraints without violating these constraints. Understanding foreign key constraints. Before delving into data insertion, it's vital to understand what foreign key constraints are. A foreign key is a column or a group of columns in a table that create a link between data in two tables. It acts as a cross-reference between different tables, allowing for efficient data organization and retrieval. The foreign key in one table usually points to the primary key of another table, establishing a parent-child relationship. Ensuring data integrity. To insert data without violating foreign key constraints, you should follow a few key principles. Insert parent rows first. Always ensure that the data in the parent table, the table being referenced, exists before inserting data in the child table, the table referencing. This means that foreign key fields of the child table must have corresponding primary key values already present in the parent table. Check for nullability. If the foreign key can accept null values, you are temporarily allowed to bypass the constraint by inserting null into the foreign key column. Bulk insert strategies. For cases where large data sets are inserted simultaneously, consider using staging tables or disabling constraints temporarily, with caution, to perform your bulk inserts. Constraints can be re-enabled after ensuring the data integrity. Practical steps to avoid violations. Here's a step-by-step approach to ensure you don't violate foreign key constraints when inserting data. Identify relationships. Begin by examining the schema of your database to understand the relationships and dependencies among tables. Order of insertion. Create an insertion sequence based on parent-child relationships. Insert data into parent tables first, followed by child tables. Transaction management. Utilize transactions to wrap your insert operations, ensuring that if any step fails, you can roll back to maintain data consistency. Validation scripts. Before performing inserts, use validation scripts to check for the existence of related rows in parent tables. Example. Consider two tables, orders and customers. The orders table has a foreign key column customer ID that references the customers table's primary key. The above example showcases inserting data into the customers table before orders, ensuring that the foreign key constraint is adhered to. Conclusion. Inserting data into a database with foreign key constraints requires a methodical understanding of relationships and a disciplined approach to data sequencing. By following structured principles such as inserting parent data first and managing transactions effectively, you can maintain the referential integrity of your database while seamlessly handling dependencies. Remember, the ultimate aim is not merely to insert data but to ensure that all relational links remain intact, reflecting accurately in the database domain.